A lot of things to talk about in the show. Let's talk about the big return. R-Truth. Yeah. Eating chips, just going to town. R-Truth is the man.
Love that.
Yeah, and I never saw it coming. You know what I mean? And how we keep that quiet, mind-blowing. But R-Truth is back. I expect that to be headlines everywhere.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
For all of you.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about the return of Randy Orton. Just incredible. Randy is JBL used to say it all the time, if you were going to design a WWE superstar, if you were going to build one from the ground up, you would build Randy Orton. I met Randy Orton when he was a kid, worked with him when he was a kid. Gave him a lot of slack because he was a kid for a long, long time. And to see where he is now, to see that growth, so incredibly proud of him. To see where he is not only as a performer, but as a man, as a father, as a human being. Just incredibly proud of Randy Orton. And when you have the kind of injury that he had, where things are touch and go, I've been there, where they tell you, you might never do this again. That's a rough experience. To be able to fight back what he went through, to be able to have what he had done and come back here tonight and have the moment that he had was awesome. And I'm so happy for him to be able to come here, do what he did tonight, and sort of, it sounds silly, but as it being War Games, sort of the pressure off him a little bit to come back and be able to just be Randy Orton and do what he wants to do. You have no idea what performers and athletes go through when they've been gone for a long period of time and they have to fight back through something like that. I almost used a really bad word. The tricks that your mind play on you, to wonder if anyone's going to care, to wonder if it'll matter, to wonder if you still can do this, to just, no matter how good you are, no matter how confident you are, that runs through your head. So to get him out there tonight, blow the roof off this place here in Chicago, and just have the moment that he did, awesome. And I'm incredibly happy for him. I thought, to get into the rest of the PLE, I thought an incredible night. I thought the women just, that Grand Slam is still sailing out of the park. Amazing job. Shotzi put on a performance that I think solidified her in that role in that upper tier. And everybody else, star-studded match that just delivered on every end. Gunther and Miz, you can never count the Miz out, and I know it'll sound cliche, but whatever he does, it's awesome. If the job in the moment is be a comedian, he's a comedian. If it's to be serious, he's serious. If it's to be an incredible athlete, he's an incredible athlete. Like his value to us, his value across the company as a spokesman, as a human being, as everything you want to be able to represent what the WWE is. Miz does it, and he does it better than just about anyone. And then Gunther is just a whole nother level of animal. His performances, one after the other, he makes you believe with your whole heart and then rips it out of your chest. He's just awesome. Can't say enough good things about him, and that delivered incredibly well. Santos and Dragon Lee, just two lucha guys that bring so much more to the table than just being two lucha guys. Santos's run here up against Rey Mysterio, his turn, so to speak, has just been phenomenal so far. He's lightning in a bottle, and this was the moment, for me at least, that I was waiting for with him, that we were trying to get to with him, to give him that to sink his teeth into. And I think right now he's he's just on the launching pad of where he's going to go, and I'm incredibly excited for that. And then Dragon Lee, you have to say nothing more than Rey Mysterio dubbing him the future of Lucha Libre, right? Like, the sky is the limit there as well. And I thought that with Rhea and Zoe proved that she can hang at that level and belongs at that level. That she did an amazing job. And you know, if I think Michael Cole might have said something like this tonight, but if you look up star in the dictionary, there's a picture of Rhea Ripley sitting there. I mean, just has it on every single level. And just continues to get better and better and better every single time she's out there and I see her. So, and then the men's war game match was just off the chart. You know, a lot of story there, a lot of nuances there that I thought delivered on every level. You know, these matches can be just action extravaganza, but to me that doesn't do anything. It's in the storylines, and the action has to match it. A movie with just a bunch of crazy good CGI is not very good. The story has to be there. I thought the story was there for everybody across the board, and sort of, in a lot of ways, leaves you with a lot of questions answered, but a lot of questions still existing, and I think that's a good thing. And then, you know, across the board, I thought we just had a spectacular night. From here, Rumble coming up, Tampa is going to be amazing. It'll be interesting to go in there with actual people going crazy in there instead of video boards going crazy. Can't wait for that. We will be in Perth, Australia, the Elimination Chamber. We will be in Philly for Mania. This 24 is going to be an incredible year for WWE. I think 6 of our biggest PLEs are international this year, with France coming up and Berlin coming up, so it's going to be a crazy year. I feel like we're just getting rolling. So the last thing I'm not mentioning, obviously, is the elephant in the room, but I'm going to open it up to questions because I'm sure somebody is waiting to ask that one first.
All right, first question here in the front row.
Emily May with Sportsgator Wrestling. We all want to know, we just saw it happen, CM Punk made his return to WWE here at Survivor Series. How did that all happen? And what's next for CM Punk?
So this is one of those. Is that me?
Excuse me.
All right. Is this still working? Yeah. This was one of those sort of lightning in a bottle moments that came together very quickly. But we are incredibly excited about it. You know, it's been a long time, and in some ways been a long time coming. You know, you can say this about CM Punk. Love him, hate him, positive, negative, whatever you want to say. People talk about him all the time. He is a magnet for that. He's a conversation starter. And it's tough to look past that. And for me, if our fans want it, if the WWE Universe is excited to have it, then let's go. And we'll figure out the rest of it from there. This came together super quick, which I'm sure is why it stayed very tight. You know, there's a lot of speculation at that point. It was nothing but speculation. For most of the time it was speculation. It didn't really start to come to fruition until everybody stopped thinking it was going to happen. And then all of a sudden it was happening. But extremely excited. You know, a lot of time has gone by, almost 10 years, right? And if you are the same person you were 10 years ago, 10 years later, you've messed up. Everybody grows, everybody changes, and I'm a different person. He's a different person. This is a different company, and we're all on the same even starting ground. So, what's next for CM Punk? That'll be interesting, won't it? Yeah, I'm interested to see that myself. I know whatever it is, it'll be talked about, it'll be exciting, and it'll be a thrill ride for the WWE Universe, no matter what it is. And I'm thrilled, we're all thrilled to have him back here, and to have him back, you know, cliche to say, but have him back home in WWE. It's where he belongs.